Gathered here in the heart of the National Assembly are notable leaders, industry experts, and policymakers to discuss economic avenues that could drive Nigeria's future economy. The significant symposium was organized by the Office of the President of the Senate and led by the Special Assistant on Strategy and Creative Economy.
I can't just see opportunities wasting and let it fly. So one of the opportunities I saw majorly was the way the Senate, led by my boss, the Senate President, crafts bills in consonance with what the renewed hope agenda of the President stands for. What we try to do is to bring different players in the creative green blue economy and power sector to brainstorm on how to translate the various bills on on those different topics with the mind of the president, the president who is the vision of the renewed hope agenda, how to interpret them so that practitioners and implementers will be better informed as to fast track the implementation.
These events centered around the theme harnessing emerging opportunities in the creative, digital, green, and blue economies for national development. Quest for collaborative strategies.
But the symposium is very topical. Everything that is discussed, harnessing the creative potentials of Nigeria for national development, and then renewable energy, and the aquatic splendor and the treasures that we have in Nigeria. Everything on that, each and every one of the topics discussed, is it the green economy, um, the blue economy, the green and blue economy. All of them are very topical at this time in our national development.
Admittedly, Nigerians are facing difficult times presently. Also, some policies are no longer serving the interest of the people, and others are not yet serving any purpose due to the sheer absence of the enabling environments. Again, some policies cause pains at the inception, but in the long run, they proffer effective solutions to perennial challenges. These cumulatively reflect our current experience as a nation. Yet, the administration of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is aware of the challenges facing the people. No doubt, the Nigeria of our dream is not yet attained. However, an objective assessment indicates that a responsive and people-oriented government is already in place.
At the heart of the discussions was a vision of collaborations aligning industries, government, and private sector efforts to unlock this emerging economic sector.
We are in a position where we don't have a choice than to move. I mean, where we are, there's no going back. There's no option but to tap into human creativity, which I said is phenomenal. There is nothing the mind cannot conceive, and once it conceives it, it can create it. So why don't we, God-given talent, we don't need to buy it, it resides in all of us. Everybody is creative in one way or the other.
According to the organizers, this event aims to foster partnership that would empower Nigerians entrepreneurs, advance environmental sustainability, and harness digital innovation for nationwide progress.
The symposium interrogates some bills of immediate economic importance to those identified sectors, particularly the three standing in the name of the President of the Senate, His Excellency Senator Gosul Akpabio, GCON, seeking to reposition the creative and blue economies. This event offers us yet another platform to explore some of those opportunities in renewable energy resources, which can be deployed in driving rural development, cottage industries, and free trade zones. This is particularly informed by President Tinubu's proven passion for a viral economy defined by varying alternatives for power generation.
The day featured multiple presentations with experts in creative industries, digital technology, and more.
Looking at power here, Electric power refers to energy generated through the conversion of other forms of what? Energy. So with that, we are meant to dwell into what? Energy. Because if I want to talk about power, and power has to do with what? Conversion of other forms of energy, then I need to study energy.
All over the world and across the ages, the cultural and creative industries have evolved to become a very critical sector as it contributes significantly to the growth and development of diverse economies across the world.
The way forward is, first of all, to get our acts together because we don't have maybe an effective law governing operations within the deep water in terms of fisheries. Most of the laws are hindered around oil exploration, shipping. That's why I put an emphasis on getting this Fisheries and Aquaculture Act 2024 that takes care of this regulatory framework within the ocean. And also we need to develop our local capacity on this in terms of fishing trawlers and in terms of also the operators of that fishing trawlers. Most of these fishing trawlers, you find that they come to operate within our Nigerian waters are not Nigerian flags. Then thirdly, also we need to also take a scientific survey to find out what species do we have, especially those that have very high economic value, like the one I cited, like the tuna fish, which has been reported a very long time ago. We need to explore to see whether this still exists and see how we can exploit this opportunity.
Our economy is in a bad shape. So with all of us coming together to brainstorm, strategize, I'm sure we'll find a solution so that our economy will be more productive and there will be more investors coming to invest in this country, because we have to look at what we call targeted specific investment strategy in agriculture and digital economy, where we have what we call comparative advantage so that we can now harness.
This presentation explored the specific ways in which each sector could be harnessed for Nigeria's development.
My ministry, for about 10 years now, we have been running some programs introducing solar electrification in our rural communities. And the present Senate President, I think he started with that when he was the Minister of Niger Delta Development. So we will tap on the resources of other regions. For instance, in Cross River, I think the northeast part of Cross River State, we are proposing to tap on the issue of wind energy in that area so that we run projects based on wind energy in Cross River State.
From job creation in digital industries to sustainable practices in the blue economy.
One of the genesis of development is what? Power. We need power in order to ensure that we reach where we are. And when you're looking at, because the topic I was given, it has to do with powering rural development and cottage industry. Cottage industry are small businesses and manufacturing activities that is done by some persons, either in their homes or in their community, usually families. So they are stranded. When you look at it, they will be there. They want to dwell into massive, a kind of average massive productivity, but the electricity is not there. The power is there. So what we are saying that since there's an alternative source of electrification through renewable energy, let the government encourages more policies, design policies that will now bring out projects that can help to reach that woman, that man that is in the rural area striving to be productive.
The highlight of the occasion was the unveiling of a publication entitled Perspectives on Senator Godwill Akpabio, the 10th Senate, 1 year after. An insightful reflection on the leadership, policies, and achievements of the current Senate under the stewardship of our chief host, Senator Godwill Akpabio, GCOM.
I really love the work you are doing with the Senate President. We love him. In fact, he is doing Nigeria proud, and he's conducting the 10th Senate well. And all the activities, especially the exciting message of providing a home to all his workers, is so exciting. And we want to pray that God will continue to empower him And God bless Nigeria, and God bless the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The discussion and the unveiling perspective on Senator Godswill Akpabio and the 10th Senate, 1 year after, marks a significant step towards a collaborative approach in harnessing the potentials of the creative, digital, green, and blue economies.
I'm not here to come and talk. I'm here to come and tell you this is what we've done. Can you give
Your
the Senate
Excellency.
President an applause and God bless you.
It is hoped that this symposium will serve as a catalyst for lasting partnership and progressive strategies that will help shape Nigeria's future.
And it's a very good program, especially now that we want to diversify our own economy from oil to other sectors of Nigerian economy. And cultural creativity is another aspect of our own economy that we need to harness. So I think it's timely and it's a good one. All we need to do is to create what we call the enabling environment by making sure that there are good policies that are geared towards what we want to achieve.
The symposium closed with a call to action, urging all stakeholders to commit to the collaborative vision outlined at the event. It was a powerful reminder that by embracing all the creative, digital, green, and blue economies, Nigeria can foster a sustainable and prosperous future for all. I am Sidwe Udoite, 9 News Nigeria.